Today, we are going to learn about social responsibilities of business. What is social responsibility of business? Social responsibility of business refers to its obligation to take business decisions and perform actions which are desirable or ethical in terms of the objectives and values of society. Although business organizations are run by organizations for profit motive, commitment to society is equally important. It involves an element of voluntary action on the part of business people for the benefit of society. Since ancient times, Indian philosophers like Chanakya and pre-Christians era philosophers in the West preached and promoted ethical principles while doing business. Now let us see the concept of social responsibility. Social responsibility of business is broader concept than legal responsibility. Legal responsibility may be fulfilled by mere compliance with the law, while social responsibility is more than that. Social responsibility involves an element of voluntary action on the part of business people for the benefit of society. Now we come to the definition of business responsibility. According to Keith Davis, social responsibility of business refers to the obligations of businessman's decisions and actions beyond the firm's direct economic and technical interest. One more definition is given by Howard D. Bowen, which says that social responsibility is to pursue those policies, to make those decisions, or to follow those lines of action which are desirable in terms of the objectives and values of our society. Need for social responsibility. The first point, concept of trusteeship. Trusteeship is a socioeconomic philosophy propounded by Mahatma Gandhi. It enables the wealthy people to become trustees of trust that look after the welfare of people. Businessmen are considered to be trustees of society. Second point, changing expectations of society. Society's expectations from business firms have undergone a drastic change over the years. They are not only expected to provide goods and services, but also to act as a responsible citizen and contribute towards social welfare. The next point, third one, reputation. Businesses spend huge amount in brand building. A socially responsible company enjoys a good reputation in the society. It aids in increasing sales, profitability, attracting talent, and sustained growth. Technical Mahindra Foundation is the corporate social responsibility, that is CSR, arm of Mahindra Group. Its CSR activities have earned it great market goodwill. Some of the activities are corporate volunteering, helping differently abled, empowerment through education, increasing employability among youth, etc. Under the umbrella name Rise for Good, it initiated some more endeavors like Gnarly Calf, helping civic bodies to keep the city clean, conducting public health drives, use of sustainable processes and eco-friendly technology, cleaning and preserving water bodies. The next point, protection of environment. Business activities have led to many problems like contamination of water resources, depletion of the ozone layer, etc. This has affected community health and threatened the survival of human species. To avoid further environmental degradation, business organizations need to use country's natural resources properly. The fifth point, optimum utilization of resources. Modern businesses have enormous resources at their disposal. With this large amount of resources, they are in a better position to avoid the wastage of resources and to protect society's interest. The next point, sixth one, pressure of trade union. Nowadays, workers have become conscious of their rights. So, the importance and number of trade unions is rising. Business groups should understand and fulfill the expectations of workers such as fair wages, bonus, etc. and avoid conflicts between trade unions and management. In 2017, the Labour Commission of Karnataka allowed the formation of Karnataka State Employees Union under the Trade Union Act 1926 and Karnataka Trade Unions Regulations 1958. Bangalore alone has about 1.5 million employees in the IT and IT-enabled services sectors, and in the wake of discriminate layoffs and long working hours, this comes as a great relief. The seventh point, growth of consumer movement. Development of education, mass media, and increasing competition in the market has made the consumers conscious of their rights and powers in determining market forces. So, business enterprises have to follow consumer-oriented policies. The next point, eighth one, government control. Government enacts various laws and regulations. These limit the freedom of businesses as well as put moral and legal pressures on them. These laws are enacted with a view to improve social welfare. The ninth point, long-term self-interest. If a firm keeps service to society as its highest goal, it gains maximum profits in the long run. On the other hand, if increasing members of society, that is, workers, consumers, shareholders, and government officials, feel that business enterprise is not serving their interest, they will tend to withdraw their cooperation to the concerned enterprise. Thus, in own self-interest, a firm fulfills its social responsibility. The next point, that is 10th one, complexities of social problems. Some social problems have been created by business firms themselves, such as pollution, unfair workplaces, discrimination, etc. It is the moral obligation of business to solve such social problems. The next point, 11th one, globalization. Due to globalization, the entire globe is one market today. International trade barriers have been reduced, leading to more opportunities. Example, global distribution of goods and services, as well as greater challenges. Countries who have adopted good practices are influencing the world. The last point, 12th one. In today's time, media is very active and plays an important role in public life. Due to internet connectivity, it is easier for the media to reach out to the masses and influence them. Media can easily raise voice against business malpractices or exploitation of consumers. So, businesses should not ignore social values. Now let us come to the conclusion. The businesses depend upon the society for its input as well as output. Since business cannot function in isolation, it needs to ensure that the interests of various social groups are balanced and properly protected. So, hope you all have understood the meaning of social responsibility of business, its concept, which is a broader concept than legal responsibility, The definitions given by Keith Davis and Howard D. Bowen, and lastly, the need for social responsibility.